Dave made this beat.
Welcome to Say Like a Champ, episode 325. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Streezy. Welcome back, SLAC fam. What's good, gang?
What it do? We back in the building one more again for another edition of Say Like a Champ. Hope everybody out there is having a great week so far. I see we got some slackers in the chat, and we'll get right to y'all as well. But as we always do, we want to thank you guys for being a part of the show. Thank you for your participation. And if you are watching live, drop those comments. If you're watching later, drop those comments. We still see them. We want to know how you're feeling about, the hottest topics in the world of sports. So before we get into this weekend's edition, Strizzy, how you feeling, man? What's good?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a great weekend in regards to, seeing my boys getting the job done. Crazy game. I mean, just all around great team game. Aside from that, man, early in the week, but nothing too much crazy has happened. But I'm doing well, man. How about you?
I'm doing good. Time continues to roll on, and next week is Thanksgiving already, which is crazy. We got to get our plans together, get things right. Yeah, and you know how it goes. As soon as as soon as Halloween hits, then it's just like,
I know,
zoom to the end of the year.
I was about to say zoom, man.
zoom.
We're right.
Yeah, right in the middle of it, right in the thick of it. But yeah, looking forward to to making some more holiday memories as always. And just looking forward to some peaceful times too. I'm gonna try to take it really easy this year, just be chill and just enjoy what comes our way. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on over here for sure. Want to welcome in our slackers. We got Pops in the building. Good evening. We got Moms as well, and we do got Kelly representing. So thank you all. And Mom said, yeah, great football weekend. Yeah, I think all of our teams won. Except for the Cardinals got a little beat down again, but most of our teams
Chiefs lost too.
From this. Oh yeah, where's Anthony Weston when you need him? You gotta find out what's going on with him.
He's straggling. I was like, he's straggling in.
Yeah. So, but yeah, a good football weekend, and let's jump right into that. You alluded to the Panthers. The Panthers beating the Falcons 30-27 in overtime. Mm-hmm. And after just kind of laying an egg last week, I thought that maybe the Falcons would be too much. But what did you see from your boys on Sunday?
Man, yeah, it's funny. It's funny you said about the Saints game. It's like this game, as hyped up as this game had me like all weekend, even up until today, it just still puts a stinker on losing to the Saints at home last week. Because we win that game, we're tied for the division. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because the Bucs lost too. So. Man, so like I know that game is probably gonna kick us in the butt, man. I don't know why. I just have a feeling we're gonna lose the division by like one game. It's gonna be that stupid game that cost us. But we've got a pretty tough schedule, man. We've got the Bucs and the Niners. Not the Bucs on that side. We have the Bucs twice. But we also have the Niners and the Rams too. So we got a kind of tough game. We do play the Saints one more time, so we do hopefully get a chance to get our lick back. Spin the block real quick, and then so hopefully we can still grab some wins, and if we can beat at least the Niners or the Rams, surprise at least one of those guys, we're in really good shape. But yeah, man, it was an all around just great game. T-Mac, man, Ted McMillan, he's an absolute dog, bro. Like I honestly I knew we needed some defensive help, but I couldn't be happier with the pick this year, bro. He's been an absolute dog. He's been an absolute monster. Yeah. He's Adams on the Rams, man. He talks about it all the time, and I've talked about it on the show too. Where it's like in the NFL, yeah, speed is cool, but like, what good is speed if you don't have great route running? Yeah. And man, just week after week, this kid's route running is so phenomenal, bro. Like watching him, it's like poetry in motion. He's juking dudes before the ball even gets to him in his hand. He's losing. He's just so open.
So body position,
yeah, exactly, man. He's great, dude. Like I got to see it firsthand against the Cardinals. He killed them too. Although we lost that game, but should have won that game too. But man, it was just an overall just great game. And then hats off to Bryce, man. Like I know I give him a lot of shit. He does still have one of the weakest arms I think I've ever seen, but he has been showing like he can win in the NFL. And I think with him, as well as the quarterback whisperer and Dave Canales, man,
Yeah,
like I think they're doing a lot of really good things. And the crazy part about it is our team isn't even like we're winning and people are finally showing and like they're basically calling like the Panthers are a good team, like we're a good team, and like I don't think we're done yet. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we don't have a pass rush on our team right now. We got rid of all our pass rushers. Tet's still so young. Bryce is still so young. Rigo Dottle has found his place, on this offense. And I think as long as we continue to just grow and let Dave Canales do his thing, man. I'm finally. I mean, I said this last year when we got Dave. Like, I'm finally excited for our future. You know what I'm saying?
Finally feel like you have one. Yeah.
Exactly. Facts, bro. Facts. Like it's been some rough years coming, bro. So rough years, these last couple of years. So super excited about my boys, man. They've put a smile on my face in these last couple of weeks. Minus obviously last weekend, but we beat some pretty good teams this year. So that's why I think like a couple of years ago I'd be like Rams and the Niners, absolutely not. But I think we might actually surprise one of those guys. So we'll see who it is. Moms and kills will come up for both y'all.
Right.
But man, it was a great week of football for the Panthers. And again, man, Bryce broke a record too. I think it's like 400 and some odd yards passing. So he broke Cam's record. Cam held it before him. So and no interceptions, man. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Finally. But great game for all around. And I loved Canales' speech post game too with the squad. So all around emotional game for Panthers and Panthers fans alike. But yeah, it was dope.
That's awesome. Yeah. Super exciting. And like you said, it's kind of tough that they play with the Bucks twice, but at the same time, they play the Bucks twice. So each of those games is going to be even heavier. And I think it's like the last 3 weeks of the season. It's like 2 out of the last 3. So So it's gonna be really coming down to the end, and that puts your guys in a position to do it. So that's what's up. Unc says hello from Texas. Welcome in. He asked who won the list pick'ems last week. Unc, you won again. You went back to back. So this week's pick'em was very exciting. I think we had 6 people tied with 11 wins, and it was going into the tiebreaker. Nice. And the score last night was 33-16, and Unc's tiebreaker was 34-17 is the actual score you picked. So you were only one off. So Unc, you were the closest on the tiebreaker. So you got it back-to-back weeks. Congratulations. And that was a fun one. But this is the week I let myself down. I got too cute because I was in the running with the tiebreakers too. Yeah. But for some reason, I picked the Bengals over the Steelers. Like at the last second, I was like, this is going to be an upset. This is going to differentiate me. I'm the only person in our whole league that picked the Bengals. And if I wouldn't have, if I would have just went with the trend, that would have been my victory week. But that's okay. We still got, 7 more weeks. Going to make it happen. But congrats to Unc. And that's my reminder not to get too cute. But speaking of that Bengals Steelers game, we had another Spitgate. Started off the year with a Spitgate on Sunday Night Football with the Jalen Carter and Dak Prescott, but this time Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey, he responded accordingly. Like the way he reacted, like you could tell something had happened. And Jamar Chase denied spitting on him after the game, but they got the angle. They're always going to have the angle. They did the close up. You can see it's a big nasty loogie, and that's just like I don't get that. I get me neither. I get you're mad or you're whatever, but it's like disgrace them with your words or your play. But that is just nasty, and I feel like he should have gotten a game suspension for the spitting, and he should have got 1 game for lying and denying it too. Because at that point, you should get both. You should get 2 games separate punishments because obviously you did that. And for you to just deny and be like, no, I didn't spit on nobody. It's like, did you think nobody was going to catch that? Come on, there's 1,000 cameras on you.
Exactly.
So, man. Yeah. Unc says punk move. And Mom said he definitely spit. Yeah, there was, and that was not, that wasn't some like, I'm mad right now. My lips
No,
is wet and a little something comes out. Like that was
no.
that
It was a lot. Like
was on
a lot of
purpose. That
times, the
was a
spit that gets caught
premeditated
on
movement.
camera isn't very. Sometimes the spit that gets caught on camera, it's hard to see. Sometimes it's
Yeah,
so
like
little.
you
You know what
might
I
be
mean?
like getting excited and something comes out. No,
The man, that was like, man, he hit that Ace Ventura Nature Calls type.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
He
like,
warmed
it
that
was
up.
crazy. Yeah, there's no way he like denying it was even crazier. Like you said, man, two games at least for lying on it. But
Yeah,
it kind of sucks. Like I expect more from Jamar Chase. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you're too good. You know what I mean to let, especially um uh oh god damn it, the corner's name. I just lost his
Ramsey.
name. Yeah, Ramsey. So like he's been great through the majority of his career, but dating back to say last year, maybe even 2 years ago, he hasn't
He's
really
on the
been that corner
downturn.
no more. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
So like allowing him to get into your head like that, where you make that type of move, bro, is just so unacceptable. So yeah, I was really disappointed to see him because Jamar Chase is one of my favorite wide receivers in the league. He's so incredibly good. And the thing that's kind of really tripping me out a little bit too is like I get it that Joe Burrow's obviously injured again, but like you just look at Jamar's kind of like body language, like he just doesn't look happy. You know what I mean? Like regardless of even like just this incident, like he just doesn't look happy. He doesn't look. I don't know. Like I don't know what's going on. Like obviously we don't know what's going on behind the scenes in Cincinnati, but he just doesn't look happy, man. And I don't know what needs to happen. I don't know if Joe just needs to come back, but it's honestly looking like Joe Burrow just might be one of those guys that we don't really get to see a lot of their career because he's just going to be injured all the time. So,
right.
Because it's always something. It's just, something different every single time, and he misses so much time every season. So, I don't know. I don't know what needs to happen. He just got paid, so it's not like he can really go anywhere. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's crazy because you're right. Like it sucks not having your number one quarterback, but no matter who they put back there, he still puts up numbers. Like you're a great route runner, you're a great receiver. So he is too, like you said, kind of like you're too good of a player to do something like that. Unk mentioned, he said, he really messed up his image. And I think so for what you did, but also for the lying too, is just like you can sit up there and say, hey, in the heat of the moment, I did something that's out of my character. And I don't, that I regret or that I don't, wouldn't normally do, whatever. But to be like, nah, come on, dude. That's
and it was quick too. I ain't spit on him. Yeah, I mean, like he was like,
right, like no way. But that was a weird one for sure. Unk said, Alex, we got to get you a new hat. No, this is the hat for the year. You know what I'm saying? This is I bought this hat in the off season. I was like, all right, this is gonna be my hat, and I'm rocking it proudly. But Unk, what am I supposed to wear? A Cardinals hat when they lost, got blown out 2 weeks in a row? And I don't know,
trash.
So I guess I'm, and especially this week, I'm actually coming off of a win, which is pretty nice. The Cowboys actually put something together. Now, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself because it is the Raiders, but the defense did look better, and the offense kind of showed what it can do after, of course, after Pickens and Lamb did their little sitting out the first drive of the game. And that was so interesting. I don't know if you caught that, but it was funny because, like, watching the game last night and they didn't come out on the first series, I'm like, and they were in like a 3 wide receiver set, and I'm like, no Pickens or Lamb. I was immediately like, this is disciplinary. Like, they did something. They
went out last night.
You're not trying to like scheme, or you're not trying to be like, oh, we're going to trick him. And even if he would have come out on like 2 tight end or something different. For them to come out and neither of them, and they're just on the sideline, like looking like sitting over there like Beavis and Butthead, like just staring. Like it was funny, but at the same time, it's cool because he did that, and he, as a coach, you can't be afraid to, even
your best players.
Yeah, like you got to do that, and maybe that sets an example. And then he gave them a lot of love, and obviously called a lot of great plays for them, and they lit it up afterwards. So
yeah, they did.
So that was really cool. Yeah, Unk said Georgia hat. I do have Georgia hats. That's true. I could break out my 2018 Rose Bowl, which we'll talk about that a little bit later too. But yeah, so yeah, it was a good week. But obviously, as far as the Cowboys go, still a lot more to come. I mean, they got the actual heart of their schedule coming up, and I still think it's too far of a stretch for them to make anything. But hopefully, it'll be fun to watch along the way. We'll see. And I still got my Thanksgiving spot for our brother here, and actually, I'm gonna do a little surprise interest. This is perfect timing. We got our boy man Marcus. So I still got my Thanksgiving spot for you and a Thanksgiving plate. What's good, brother?
Well, does it count when they ain't making the playoffs though? I think the season's over, so I don't think that even matters.
You said if they beat
I
the Chiefs.
did. Okay. Right. Rules, rules.
I'm gonna hold you to this. No, but what's good, fam? You got your golf stuff on? How you been? You been hitting the links?
Oh yeah, I played this Monday, but it's been a while. But yeah, I'm here, man. It's been a crazy day, but last week we had some technical difficulties. I would try my best on the phone. I mean, in the car driving, but it didn't work out. So I'm sorry, Shiz. I meant to apologize to you for that. So
you're good. No, don't even worry about it, man. Like I said, do your thing. We know you always working, and that's the good fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? Working out there at Beecham and doing what you guys are doing out there with the Canes thing. So that's dope. Don't even worry about that, bro. I was like, I can't tell if he's still here or not. It's like you were still up, but you weren't like in pictures. So I was like, maybe he's not.
Yeah, I can see, I can hear you, but you couldn't hear me. Then I got a phone call the last time, and I was like, man, I don't want to keep interrupting. So,
oh, you're good, dog. You're good, man.
Yeah,
pop
no,
in whenever.
I didn't want to. I almost didn't come on this week because my Longhorns got beat. So, but I was like, it's all good, man.
He said, I gotta come on, show face.
Yeah, so it's all good. I think we out of the playoff now, but we shouldn't have lost that last game. I know we was gonna lose to Georgia and Ohio State, but we couldn't lose that. I forgot who we lost
Florida.
the third game to.
Yeah, Florida randomly.
Florida, yeah. So if we didn't lose to Florida, I think we'd be in there. But anything can happen. Some teams can get 3 losses too, but I think it's gonna be hard. So I think we're gonna be outside hoping somebody else lose, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So
yeah, OU played against Bama.
Especially
that was highlight of my year.
Yeah, so that kind of helped us a little bit, But
yeah,
I feel like Indiana being undefeated and Ohio State being undefeated is gonna kind of hurt. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And the the updated rankings for the college football playoff is going to come out tonight, so we'll see how far Texas slides or whatever. But I do think though, I mean, they play Texas A&M the last game of the season. If they come out and get a big victory in that might bring them up there because 3 losses is tough, but at some point a 3-loss team is going to make that playoff. Yeah. Like it's going to happen. Yeah. So maybe coming off at the end of the year and a big upset victory that might help. And like you said, the OU Alabama game was cool, but that did help Texas too because that makes their strength of schedule better with them beating Oklahoma.
But that's why we can't see eye to eye because like he ain't have to write that just now. Like see how he does. Like we already know, but he got to write in the chat and be down and go dogs, and that's why we at where we at, man. So I'll be trying, man, but this ain't the year, man. We're gonna still be where we at, pops.
One
it's
of these
all
days,
good though, man.
One of these
what's
times.
crazy.
Trying,
I think like my only beef though is that like
sync up.
Like y'all lost to the number 5 team at the time, and that dropped y'all to 17. You know what I'm saying? Like we just beat Bama and they dropped like 3 spots.
2.
2. Yeah.
They go to 6.
I think they're 10th, but still, like, man,
they went to 10.
Yeah, they're 10. They're still in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? They're still in the playoff. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That means Texas is gonna be like back to like 15, 16, probably
17.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, so I feel like y'all dropped a little too far to get beat by the number 5 team, Georgia.
But they did come from 20 though. When they lost to Florida, they went to 20 and they won a couple of games and came back. Because they beat was that Vanderbilt? They were ranked higher at the time. Yep. So but
not to mention we could lose another game. Honestly, OU, like we still have to play Missouri and LSU.
You win in both of those games, so y'all good.
Yeah, I hope so. I definitely hope so.
Who y'all got left, A-Dub? Y'all got anybody hard?
We got
Georgia Tech,
SEC. We got Georgia Tech the last week, and it's actually on Friday after Thanksgiving, which is kind of cool.
Oh, dang!
And they're putting it in Atlanta, so they're going to be playing in the Falcon Stadium, which is cool.
Ooh, that's going to be a good game too. That's going to be might be one of the best ones in a long time, right?
Yeah. Well, last year they had like the 5 overtime. Like it was like it was a really close matchup, and I feel like Georgia Tech's even better this year. So it should be a good one. But Georgia has definitely owned that lately, but they come up and surprise Georgia every once in a while, like every couple of years. So
that's the only game you got left that you can lose. That's the only game.
Yeah, the other game is like Chattanooga, Eastlake, something. It's like a bye week. They scheduled like a patsy at the end.
They're gonna
Yeah.
rest their starters for the Georgia Tech game and just let their backups play in that game.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Which is kind of cool because Georgia will get healthy, but it's funny. I think that fans are kind of split. Like, do they want Georgia to try to get in the SEC championship game or not, or just use the rest? Because it feels like if we don't play again, we're definitely in the playoff. But if we play in the SEC championship game and potentially lose or something like that, like would that hurt us more? So
No, I don't
um,
think so. I think it'd be fine.
I would rather go and do it because even last year they were like, "Oh man, we don't really want to," because then we had to play Texas again, and it ended up working out. But I feel like I'd rather win the SEC. Like then you're guaranteed a spot. Like you're
Yeah.
good.
True.
But I don't know because I think they need either Texas A&M to lose or Alabama to lose again. So I don't know. We're gonna end up we're gonna be rooting for Texas in a couple weeks against Texas A&M. We'll see. But Ugg said I got offered free tickets to a Cowboys game, but driving so far I turned down the tickets. Dang. But I know Ugg, you're a little bit more in the sticks. I don't know how
Yeah.
far out you are though, but that would have been cool. But yeah, I see Pop's thing now. Yeah, Georgia Tech always plays Georgia really tough. Yeah, they do. That's always a fun game. So that'll be cool, but at least it doesn't mess with the SEC standings. You know what I mean? Like since it's out of the conference, so we'll see. But I was going to try to find the new college football ranking. I think the actual college football official one, they're just putting it out right now. So we'll see what the bracket's looking like. But again, I think there is going to be a lot of change in the last couple of weeks. It'll be interesting to see who makes it in.
Damn, Unc said 10-hour drive.
10-hour drive. That is
Wow. Yeah, that's
So-
crazy.
I know.
Not for no Cowboys, not for this year.
You can drive to San Diego and back in that time.
Yeah, brother. That's crazy.
We are in Arizona, like, or in Phoenix in the Valley, like it is pretty good, pretty well situated to get to a couple spots pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But dang, in Texas is so big, like it's just so far. And that 10-hour drive is probably a lot of like just looking at nothing too. Just looking at the tumbleweeds rolling by.
True.
But that was like, let me see. So I'll see if I can find the college football ranking in the meantime. But I was interested to see, like, I assume just, everybody will move up a little bit and it'll shake down. But let me see what it is. Or no, they don't have the new one technically up here yet. So we'll see. Let's see. But that was our college football. Oh, we were talking a little bit of NFL. The only other thing I want to talk about NFL is Shedeur Sanders finally gets his chance to get in a game. Obviously, it was rough. He threw a pick. He was like 4 of 12. But on that last drive, he actually made some pretty decent throws.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think the worst part about it is like the fact that they literally admitted that was his first time taking snaps with the first team at all, was in that live game action. It's like, even as a backup, Gabriel was getting first team snaps before they threw him in there. Like you're supposed to be setting your guy up for success. They have totally set him up for failure this whole time and tried to throw him to the wolves. And I just don't get it. Like, don't you want to be successful? Don't you want to succeed? But I guess I don't know. They're just not feeling him like that. But I figured this would be the only way that they would actually play him, is if they were forced to. But he got out there and I don't know if he did enough to win over them, but I think he looked pretty decent though. I don't know. What do you guys think?
The fans, bro. I don't everything. Burn the franchise down, dog. Like the whole Browns franchise gotta go. Stefanski gotta go. Unless the owner is with it too, and he honestly probably is. But if I'm hearing from offensive linemen and the coaching staff and everybody else that like, oh, I've only heard his cadence like 2 or 3 times, like ever. That's crazy. Like as a coach, like nowadays, you might be one and done. You might get 1 year to coach as a head coach. And if you perform the way your team has performed this year, what makes you think another team is looking at you like, oh yeah, well, we're in hires for a coach. We'll bring you over here. Like your job as a coach is to make sure the X's and O's are straight, and also to make sure that you're developing players. I talk about it all the time in football and basketball, how important coaching still is. Not coach, like coaching. You know what I'm saying? How important coaching is, and to see that you could care less whether or not Shedeur Sanders is prepared in the event he does have to go into the game. He's no longer your 3rd, 4th string quarterback. He's number 2.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like these guys get hurt week in and week out. So and it's not like Dylan Gabriel's all that good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
if anything, they should be splitting first team reps. You know what I mean? Like, just in case I got to pull your weak ass out and put this kid in, he needs to have reps too. You know what I'm saying? So, like hearing offensive linemen, you could even tell they were disappointed. Like, we haven't heard this kid's cadence at all in the entire time he's been drafted. So, I just think that's inexcusable. You know what I mean? Like, it's just inexcusable. Cam Newton had a lot to say about it, and I agree with every single point that he had made on the show. And, you know, even I think his backup for the majority of his career was Derek Anderson, and even Derek Anderson was getting first-team reps when Cam was at an all-time high. He mentioned he's like, in 2015, my MVP year, like Derek Anderson was still getting first-team reps in the event I go down, and we all know how Cam Newton played the game. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, I don't know, man. Like, everything about the Browns organizations, Stefanski, it just frustrates the hell out of me. And if I'm Shador, like, I'm demanding a trade. I'm like, I'm not playing another game. Y'all figure it out. And people can say, oh, that he's too young. It's a rookie year. He can't do that. But I think a lot of people, a lot of coaches will understand why he's doing it. You know what I mean? So if I'm him, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm tired. Like, you guys aren't setting me up for success. You're clearly setting me for failure. Like, I want him to go somewhere else. Even if he has to sit behind someone else, as long as he's still getting reps and actually being treated like an NFL quarterback, whether he's a backup or not, I'd love to see him somewhere else. Like, he's got to get out of Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too many going to Cleveland to be successful, but I don't know, Marcus. I know you've been waiting a long time to see it too, but what are your thoughts on the situation?
I just feel I feel like the whole thing it goes both ways. I think with the organization, the team he's on, and him himself too. I think him and Deion could have did a better job because I think how he was carrying himself, like he already made it. He was already there. Even his senior year at Colorado, he was like talking to the radio and stuff like that. And to me, he wasn't that good to be doing that. And I think right now his skill set, he can get better. But I think all this attention he's getting, all that, he's not that good to be doing that. And he had an opportunity to, I don't know how true it was, the opportunity to go and be behind Lamar Jackson. So I just feel like he kind of put himself where he's at right now. So I think it's time to take it, get humble, you know what I'm saying, get better, like just work your butt off and don't worry about the media stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It happened for a reason how you are, but now it takes, when you get an opportunity to go somewhere, your skill level ain't there. It's just like you had an opportunity to do that. So now it's the time to get better, get in the playbook. You know what I'm saying? Learn much as you can this whole summer. Like this season is over with. So I think it's time for him to get serious, get focused. Don't do all that crazy stuff or be all flashy like that. You can't do that. And I always said when your parent or your dad, whoever, was the greatest defensive player ever, to me, in my opinion, you don't play football because it's hard. It's just hard. You know what I'm saying? That's just me it's my opinion about it. Like even like LeBron and Bronny, like you don't play. But I know these kids want to play, they want to do it, but you're not gonna be on that level as your parent. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is I don't think Shador is going to be a successful quarterback in the NFL or football player because he picked a position that's even the hardest position to play. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I'm not doubting him. I'm not saying he can't do it because he can do it, but what I see and what I believe, I don't think he's going to be a successful quarterback in the NFL. And I just feel like he should have had something else lined up because say he don't be successful in that, what is he going to do? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like he could have did this. So I'm kind of hardcore on people. I get that, but I just kind of feel like he shouldn't even did it, you know. So
I mean, I can
that's
definitely,
my opinion.
Yeah, and I can definitely see that as far as like it's hard enough to make in the NFL regardless, but when you have that name and you're already famous and you have all that spotlight on you too, like everything you do is going to be scrutinized in a different way. And you know, everything that's going to be that media attention, like you said, is going to be blown up even more so, and people, you know, clamoring to see you, people clamoring to hold you back, you know. So it's just it makes something that's already very, very difficult. You even harder. And there's only 32 teams. There's only so many guys that can go out there and actually be a starting quarterback. So, that's a tall task.
And it's funny enough, like I agree with everything you said, Marcus. Me and Marcus have both talked about how like at Colorado, like he ain't done nothing, he ain't beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm with you, Marcus, in that point of view too. Whereas like I've also never thought he was that great when they were talking about him being the number 1 pick. I was still talking about it's going to be Cam Ward in a pretty weak quarterback draft class. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with you, Marcus, in the fact that you weren't necessarily that great to begin with. Everybody had you first round, you know what I'm saying, in this class. But I do agree with you to that extent. I think my side is kind of just more on the Brown side, where it's like, they just handle the situation so poorly. But I would like for him to be able to, because in a sense I do have some sympathy and empathy for him. Like I would love to see him have kind of a Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, or even Baker Mayfield type story. You know what I mean? Get somewhere better coach, better franchise, and like you said, Marcus,
and turn into a dog. Get your learning.
Put your head down. Get into your playbook. He's going to be working with the first team this week. I'd love to see him have an actually decent game next week. You know what I'm saying? First team reps. All that kind of fun stuff. You're going in as a starter. But yeah, like Marcus said, man, put your head down. Stop talking as much. And just go out there and just really perform. I did like what he did. He did say some really good things about like everyone talking about like Dylan Gabriel, and I did love what he said about that.
He did good.
He said the right things. You know what I'm saying? And I also I love Myles Garrett. I don't feel bad for him because he took the money, but like, but like when he basically when Shedeur was basically trying to take the blame for the loss and he wouldn't let him. I love that about Myles Garrett, man. He was like, no, you can't take the blame for that. Like, you weren't the starter. You didn't get the reps. It's a team game. You know what I'm saying? So I do love how Myles Garrett came in and did that. But Myles Garrett got 13 sacks through 9 games, something like that, bro.
Yeah, he's beefy, man.
He should have left, dog. He I get it, the money. He got paid a little bit less for anywhere else and been in a Super Bowl contending position, but man, I hope they trade him for whatever.
The crazy thing is, though, with the Browns, like if they would just have a decent quarterback and a decent offense, like they would be right there. Like they're just some offense away because man, their defense is tough. Their defense is nasty.
Yeah, so, they almost beat the Ravens.
Yeah. All right, cool. I do want to switch gears to the NBA a little bit. LeBron is making his return tonight. Which is
really?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see, and that's what I was going to ask you both real quick. Do you think LeBron is going to come back and kind of assert himself and try to remind people what's going on as far as like when he is in the lineup, or with Reeves and Doncic having so much success, you think he's going to just ease back in and be like, let me be the third option and just coast for a little while? Where do you guys think? What
definitely third option?
Yeah,
he's older now. He knows what's up. You know how it goes. I think he could have played at the beginning of the year. It's all scripted.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play at the beginning of the year too.
Yeah,
it's funny. I think he has to. Like, I feel like somebody gotta, grow some cojones. You know what I'm saying? And be like, look, dog, like you've been the man. You are the man. We get it. We know it. It's time to bad back a little bit. It's time to fall back a little bit.
I kind of thought about it.
At the end of the day, like his ego is so crazy, bro. Like he's not gonna want to.
Yeah, I kind of thought about it. Was joking about him going to the G League. I was like, that would have been dope, but at the same time, you can't put LeBron in no G League. Like that's too much.
He wouldn't even do it.
That's a bit much. Yeah.
Didn't
he was like a younger LeBron.
Or 2 years ago? Didn't AD do it like 2 years ago for like a little bit? Like, didn't he go in for like
coming back from an injury? Yeah, he played and like dominated. Yeah,
killed them. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, so I think, like I said, I think he knows it's coming to the end and stuff. So, but I think at the end of the day, I don't know this off subject. I think things are changing now because Bryce ain't doing what he thought he was going to do in Arizona. Yeah. So now it's like he got to save himself because it ain't going like he thought. I think Bryce might have to stay another year, So
yeah,
I don't know what's happening with that.
Yeah, so that's the question. When is LeBron's final season?
No,
I'm confused about that too.
If Bryce was doing what Carmelo son was doing right now, I would say yeah, but he ain't doing that. So LeBron got 2 more years. He gonna have to wait. So
I'm kind of like curious about that too, because like didn't Bryce have like 15 off the bench in game one? Granted, they were playing somebody like
17. He's averaging 17 right now in 3 games though.
Bryce.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about
No. Melo's not killing it. Yeah, but I'm talking about. I think Bryce's first game came off the bench and he had a great game. Like he was hooping.
He did. Okay.
And then it just like it was done. So
and then they didn't play him.
Yeah. So now I'm just like, y'all just not playing him. Like I don't know what the deal is there. He's young. You know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You got older guys. U of A is a top-notch basketball school.
Yeah, it's always been a good school, yeah. So.
Yeah, so like I get
that's what comes with it. You go there, you go into like a. It's not Duke, but you go into a Duke type of school, you know, North Carolina type of school.
Yeah,
it's known for being good.
Is. So. Definitely is. So I'm curious on what's going on there because I'm just like, to me, Bryce can hoop. Like I think his all-around game to me is better than Bronny's. So I'm curious as kind of like what's going on there. Are the other guards just that much better than him, or are they just like?
Is he a guard?
Yeah, he's playing guard.
Yeah,
he is big as he is.
Yeah. Well, he's big for high school, but he's only. I mean, he's like 6'5", so maybe they're.
I thought he was like 6'7". Also, he's on 6'5".
No, he's a little bit taller than Bronny.
Oh, okay.
Well, a lot taller than Bronny. Bronny like 6'1". They say he's 6'2", but I don't believe it.
Depends on the shoes, but
I know. For real.
But it is funny because they did have a meme that was like Bronny James starting for the Lakers and like LeBron starting for the G League. Like he's like what we're like an alternate universe. Because who would have expected that? But yeah, no. Going back to LeBron though, I think you guys are right. Like I think he will take that third role. Like, and I hope he does because he's been waiting his whole career to be like not the one with the weight on his shoulders, and especially at this age, like. If he plays his cards right and the Lakers are able to keep, well, obviously they're keeping Luka, but if they're able to keep Reeves too, it's like that could extend your career, you know? Like just do your part and you don't have to be the one. But I agree with you both. I think he could have played at the beginning of the year, but it was more so like, let me just chill. Let me just do my own load management up front. Get me to the end of the season when it's going to be a little bit more important, you know? So I feel like he's just going to ease his way in. And honestly, that was kind of a smart move if they play it right. The fact that they did kind of build that chemistry without him, and they were successful. So now it's like now you're adding a player as good as LeBron James out of nowhere. Like you should be able to continue that success. So
and DeAndre Ayton and Luka and the Reeves connection, like even Ayton's been successful there with those two guys. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been huge for them so far. And he ain't got to do anything crazy. They're feeding him exactly the way they need to feed him. None of that bounce pass shit. Everything is high.
Just keep it up there. Don't bring it down,
bro. Because as soon as you start doing on bad passes, he be losing. Keep that shit high. And it's been working.
All you had to do is do that one more game against the Bucks in the finals. Just do one more.
Leave it to Chris Paul, though. Paul.
Where's Chris Paul? Is he playing this year?
Yeah, he's on the Clippers off the bench.
I think he's on Clippers. Is he playing though?
He's getting minutes here and there, but
he's playing like 12 minutes a game, 15 minutes a game. He's doing that. He ain't doing nothing.
I'm trying to figure out what record he's trying to get. What's the wins he playing?
It ain't gonna be the assist record. I know that much.
I don't know if
it's not gonna be what?
He said it's not gonna be the assist record. He's still too far.
He's far?
Hell yeah.
John Stockton is like
John Stockton 3,000 assists away or something like that. Something crazy. He's not.
Hey, I thought he was close like LeBron was to Kareem with the points.
He's not close. And not only is he not close, he's not playing enough minutes. He's not playing enough minutes to even get it.
Oh man, I thought he was like.
Are you looking it up, A-Dub?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, I don't think he's way.
So, John Stockton has 5,806. Sorry, 15,806. And Chris Paul has 12,528. So
that's what I'm saying. He's got like
3,500 more.
But he's in second though, right?
Yeah, he is in second though.
Yep.
He gotta get 3 more.
I think it was like 2 years ago, maybe, when I was like, that record might not ever be broken, especially the way basketball is played now. Guards don't care about the assists the way they used to. So like that just like Chris Paul might be the last real point guard ever. You know what I'm saying? And like he's still over 3,000 away.
How does he do that? Like, how did John Stockton get that many?
Him and Karl Malone, they had him unlocked. Yeah. I wonder
How
many of
long?
these
How
are
long did he
smaller
play? I
than
wonder how long he played in the NBA
It
to do
wasn't. I don't
that.
even think it was that many. I don't think it was anything crazy season wise, bro. I'm telling you, I six no,
I'm gonna look it
16,
up real quick.
17 seasons.
Oh no, he played for 19 seasons.
Or was it 19? Okay,
Oh, so they
I didn't
say
think it was that
okay.
long. But Chris Paul
He
on what
played
20?
19 years.
Chris
Yeah.
Paul on year 20, isn't he?
Yeah,
But Chris
but not
and
like
Chris
that.
Paul is he's a point guard. He passes the ball. And he ain't that
Yes.
like that's crazy.
Yes. And that's been Chris Paul's thing his whole
And they
career.
both were like John Stockton would know he scored the ball too. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Right.
wasn't like he
Yep.
didn't score the ball.
Yep.
18
And I
of those
wonder why
seasons,
people
18 of the 19 seasons he had Karl Malone with him though. And he was just
really.
beating him. Yeah. So no wonder they were
So he played 1 year. He played one more year when Carmelo went to Lakers. He played Utah without him.
Yeah.
I know that had to be tough, man. Like that had to be weird.
He's like, what's going on? But yeah,
He was passing the ball to shadows.
So did he play with did he play with Carlos Boozer over there, or he wasn't there yet?
No, he wasn't
No,
there.
Don't look it up. I'm gonna go look that up and see.
That was
what
like
he's
the dark
playing
years
with.
right there after.
It's
Stockton
even
and
crazy.
Malone.
You look at like Russell Westbrook too. 5,000.
That's crazy.
Oh, almost 6,000 assists away.
And he got the triple double. Like everything.
Yeah,
Like,
he got the record for triple doubles.
But look, Steve Nash is on. He's like 5,000 away too. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
LeBron's way down there. Obviously, LeBron's not a passer or point guard, but
but look at this though, y'all. LeBron James is number 4 all time assists.
Right.
And he's a lead all time leading scorer. And y'all trying to tell me he ain't the GOAT? Like I don't care what nobody says. Can you go to rebounds right quick?
I know I was gonna look at rebounds, but he's not down. He's not up here on the rebounds.
He got 11,000.
He's 25.
He's the only player.
He's 25th in rebounds.
Like 25.
And everybody on here is a rebounder. Like everybody else is like that's what they did exclusively was rebound. You know.
But when you score the ball and you top 4 and you top 5 in assists, I don't want to hear nothing. Can we go see what Michael Jordan is assists?
He's 6th in steals. Michael Jordan in assists.
Yeah, can we see what Michael Jordan
is? Be in the top 25.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, no.
I think Drew.
I'm just saying though. I don't know. I'm just saying like, if you know basketball, that's crazy to be the top scorer of all time, and you top 5 in assists. That's crazy.
Everything.
Yeah. It is.
Anthony said longevity would do that. Go look at 26 and 27.
But you know it's not just longevity, Anthony, too, though. Come on. It's longevity and greatness, too. Because jumping on MMA on Tuesdays, though. Thank you, Anthony, for joining. But that's what's up.
That's dope. Yeah, Vince Carter played a long time, too. Like Vince Carter played a long time, too.
Right.
So did Dirk.
Unk says, will Lakers sign Austin Reeves or trade him for Klay Thompson and picks? They're not going to do no more deals with the Mavericks. And the Mavericks did fire Nico Harris, but that's a whole nother story. We'll have to talk about
picked up already?
But no, so Unk's saying he's the new GM in Detroit, but I don't think that's true.
Oh, I'm about to say that's fast.
Because they have a GM.
Yeah, I was like,
right
I didn't
now.
see them fire their GM.
Yeah, so no, that's gotta be something there. But no, this was a good one though. I am excited to see LeBron come back though. And there was one other story in
what time do they play?
Talk about 8:30 tonight.
Oh,
or 7:30 Pacific. So yeah, it's like super late. Oh, Draymond and the fan heckling him. We could talk about that more next week. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys should go check out. So do your homework for next week. Look at the fan heckling Draymond, and Draymond went and got in his face. My preview for it is I feel like Draymond's soft, but we'll talk about that more. We don't have time to get all the way into it. But if you guys haven't seen that clip, go check out that clip because I think it's funny for multiple reasons. But I think we're gonna go ahead and shut it down right there. And we'll be back on Thursday. We'll do Secure the Bag, our NFL picks, and then we'll be back next Tuesday for SLAC 326. But until then, it's your boy A-Dub.
Your boy's Drizzy.
Boy Marcus, y'all have a good night. Taco Tuesday, baby. Peace.